What's going on, guys? Coach Kevin here from Elite Performance Gym. Today I'm going to be talking about my go-to meals, my low-calorie snacks that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, all right? So usually if I'm on the run, my number one go-to protein bar that I love to eat all the time, that I usually have in my car sometimes stacked away just in case, is Power Crunch bars. So these Power Crunch bars, if you have not had it, it is crack. And I have not done crack, but I heard crack is addicting. These are addicting just as crack would be. And this is only 220 calories. So a little bit more higher on the fat end of a protein bar, but super lower on carbs and a good amount of protein, about 10 to 14 grams of protein per bar. So then again, too. So this is a really, really good snack. One of my go-to, I would say my number one go-to snack for protein, okay? Next one, we're going to talk about protein. We're going to talk about protein powders. My go-to protein supplement is protein powder. So I have two of them over here, same brand. This is called Ghost Protein, super low in calories. This is the blueberry toaster pastry, and this is the Nutter Butter flavor. So then if you ever had Nutter Butters, this tastes just like it, guys. Again, per serving, one scoop is only 160 calories. This goes for about 26 grams of protein and only 8 grams of carbs with 2.5 grams of fat. So this is my number one protein powder that I love having. This brand is amazing. I love Ghost. I've tried many in the past, but this one you can just simply put it into a shaker cup, throw in some water and ice in it, and you can just drink it like that. You don't need no blender. You don't need to add in a bunch of other stuff into it to make it taste good. I've done that before. And again, too, this is really, really good on the go. This one I usually have after my workouts, either or flavor. I highly, highly recommend, guys. All right, next thing on the list that we're going to go into is I'm going to be showing you a few different carb sources. So then for us, usually for me, for breakfast, I usually always like having a egg sandwich, or I like having an egg with tortilla on it. So this one over here, guys, this one is a super low calorie option. It's called an Extreme Wellness Wrap. So these you can find either on Amazon, you can find them at Walmart. They're super low calorie, and as you can see, a pretty good size. Is about a little bit bigger than my hand's length of it, and it's only 50 calories per one wrap. 50 calories per one wrap, 1.5 grams of fat. 15 grams is carbs, but of that 15, 11 is fiber. So that is the key point. That fiber is going to keep you full. So then one of these, I'm telling you, is going to make you full, and a good 5 grams of protein. There's different flavors. This one is a tomato basil. This one is really good. They got a spinach. They got a whole wheat one. So I say you should get them stacked up on it. If you see these, again, these are like money. These will save your calories and making sure that you are keeping those calories low too as well. Speaking of low carbs, my go-to bread that usually I like making protein French toast with, I like just eating sandwiches with, is the Sara Lee bread. These Sara Lee breads, these you can find at Safeway, you can find them at Rallies, you can find them at almost any single grocery store. They do not sell them at Costco. I haven't seen them there yet. For two slices alone is only 90 calories. 90 calories. It only comes out to 1 gram of fat, 19 carbs, and 5 grams of protein. 5 grams of protein for 2 slices. So that usually, just for those of you that don't know or don't read nutritional labels, on most slices of bread, 90 calories is for 1 slice. So this is for 2 slices, okay? This is really, really good. A really, really game changer if you eat a lot of sandwiches, or if you just like eating bread. This is the go-to. And speaking of sandwiches, so usually when I make my sandwich, I use these 2 breads, and then I go with a lower calorie turkey. I ripped off the label of it, but this one I think is called Hillshire turkey, super low calorie, and then I like doing it with a 2% milk cheese. From there, any single low calorie cheese, I use 1 slice, and I put it on a sandwich too. So again, that is a go-to meal. Very simple. You just can pack it, eat it on the go, eat it whenever you can. Okay, next one on the menu, guys, is if I'm craving something still salty. Usually for me, I love Subway, so I like to kind of envision on Subway. I'm trying to, we're all just trying to save money here or there too, but sometimes adding up those sandwiches, those $5 footlongs, they start adding up. over time, you know? So then usually what I like to do is I like to, again, imagine I'll make myself a nice big sandwich. And then on top of that, you know, I'll have either maybe a soup from a can. And then my other thing that I love telling people about is chips. A lot of people, they say, hey, you know, I love chips. I like eating out of the bag. But, you know, once I start eating out of that bag, you know, guess what? I'm a goner. I'm eating towards the end, man. It's game over. But then, guys, one tip and trick that I know for it, do not buy the big bag of it. Do not buy the big bag, because we know we cannot say no. We can't stop. So the best thing to do, get something like this. Get a pre-packaged snacks, pre-packaged little bags. These are everyone's like childhood favorite chips. I eat these every single day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day, depending on the mood, guys. You got Cheetos, which are 50% less fat. For this, only 120 calories for this whole bag. You know, you got your popcorn out over here. You got your barbecue baked Lays. You got your sour cream and onion. Oh, man, this is heaven. This is heaven. You can find this, again, on Amazon. You can find this at Safeway, too. This saves you a lot of money, too, but it also saves you your calories, too. So, again, kind of going back to that Subway envisioning. I like having my sandwich, my soup, and I have this, and maybe I throw in a little bit of a Diet Coke with it, too. Again, Diet Coke won't kill you. Just keep it to a limit. And then last but not least, guys, so usually, as many people know, I am a huge sweet craver. I love sweets over salt. And then my go-to sweet is yogurt, okay? I know it sounds a little bit funny. I love Yogurtland. I love Froyo. I love all that topping, all that. So what I like to do is I like to create my own Froyo, okay? Again, trying to save that money, but again, saving your calories. My go-to yogurt is the Dannon Light Free Greek Yogurt. These individual ones, you could also get the bigger one if you want. There's only 1 or 2 flavors for that. I like these because I can get different flavors. This is the vanilla flavor. Usually what I do, I use 3 of these. I know I eat a lot. 3 of these in a bowl. I'll get two different flavored ones. One will probably be a peach. The other one will probably be maybe like a blueberry. And I get a vanilla, that neutral flavor, where I mix everything into a bowl. Once I mix everything into a bowl, I start throwing in all my toppings. Imagine I'm at Froyo. I'm adding in my strawberries. I'm adding in my blueberries. If I have another fruit handy, I will add in that other fruit. Then on top of that, I will top it off with some fat-free whipped cream. This, again, too, is amazing. Again, this is only 10 calories per serving. I don't know how you serve. It's 2 tablespoons, which is a lot. So you just spray it on top. Again, it's more the visualization, imagining that you are having the real deal thing over here. So this is really good. You could find this at Safeway, too. Again, saving your calories, because real whipped cream, even though I know it tastes probably 100 times better, again, if this is the alternative to that. And then on top of that, so you're imagining, I got that big bowl of Froyo already, all my toppings in there too. Then I love topping it off with PB2 Fit. PB2 Fit over here, guys, this one is 87% less calories than normal peanut butter. This one, again, is a powdered form. So I just like sprinkle it on top, and then afterwards I mix it all in within my yogurt. So then now it has that peanut butter taste to it too. So again, it's keeping me fuller, it's keeping me more satisfied, hitting all my cravings that I've been having. Also, what I like doing with this PB2 Fit is I like applying it to rice cakes. Right now, we ran out of rice cakes, so this, I like mix it in, obviously, with water, so it gets into that peanut butter consistency, and I like applying it to rice cakes, either like a chocolate rice cake or possibly maybe the plain rice cake or the salt-free rice cake, whichever it is. That's also a good snack. And for this one, guys, this one is only 70 calories. 70 calories per serving, only 2 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So this, again, too, if you're having trouble hitting your protein, I would say add this to your shakes, add this to your rice cakes, add this to your yogurts, you know, even screw it, just take one to the face if you can, you know. But again, guys, those are my go-to snacks and meals that I usually like having on a daily basis. Not all of them every single day. No, if not, that'll be about like 1,000 pounds. But again, too, I like just kind of rotating, and I know that these foods, they work well for my stomach. So I would recommend for you guys, if you're looking for an alternative, definitely try out these foods. I highly recommend them. I've been eating them for years. But again, to make sure that it works well for your body, because everybody's body is different and reacts differently to food. So then choose the foods that make you feel right, and then as well as going to help you lose save those calories, guys. But that is it, guys. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.